stay still, the thoughts of you are sinking. Point stands, but I'm still overthinking. You know you don't really call me like you used to, but I know you try. But I've heard you've been here before. But I won't stay the same, it's just what I'm used to. Some things don't ever change, I know it's me and you. But I don't stay the same, I'm just adjusting to. Some things don't change, but I'm designed to be held on to. Babe, I wanna know, is it heartfelt to maybe just a little? Cause you don't really see me like you used to. Would you hold on to me, cause all you do is settle. I've heard you've been here before. But I don't stay the same, it's just what I'm used to. Some things don't ever change, I know it's me and you. But I don't stay the same, I'm just adjusted to. Some things don't change, but I'm designed to be held on to. But I don't stay the same, it's just what I'm used to. Some things don't ever change, I know it's me and you. But I don't stay the same, I'm just adjusting to. Some things don't change, but I'm designed to be held on to.
I'm gonna move this closer to me.
Happy Friday.
Friday, yes. Oh, I don't even have my ring on. I have it over there ready to. I should put it on.
Oh, I don't
Oh,
have
you're
my.
not wearing- All right, cool.
We're home. I don't wear my ring at home.
I don't either.
because
We don't, because we're home.
I already know I'm married to you. So
Oh, you're just proud in front of other people,
yeah,
not in front of me.
I mean that's weird.
You're like, I'm not proud to be married to you, unless somebody else is around. Then I'm like, I gotta put it on that show.
It's nothing to being proud. You already know we're married, so it's not like I have to tell you.
Do I know?
I
I
think
forget
so.
sometimes. Well, I don't forget that we're married,
that's weird.
but it was like, we talked about the other day. Remember that 11 years? We've been
Yes.
together 11 years this year.
Every day.
Not every day.
It's a lot.
Okay, well, welcome. I had to turn over my sheet because
I wasn't. He said
Sarah
I
was cheating.
I wasn't. I
She
just
was
wanted to
looking at
know
my answers.
what he put down, so I didn't put down the same things.
She was looking at my answers.
Wouldn't even let me see.
The I don't know what that means.
Someone's hair. Thank you. I'm gonna say it's mine. So I'm gonna say
It is. It's got to be yours.
It could be yours. It's very fluffy today.
It's been fluffy a lot. Like there's like a lot of static electricity in the universe right now.
Yeah.
So I feel like good thing I bought Crocs. So
Oh,
I'm,
God.
so
Yes.
I have a buffer
So you're
between me and the
well-grounded?
earth. I'm not grounded. I don't get shocked by electricity.
Oh goodness. Yeah.
Yeah?
Super excited about that.
I thought that was funny. All right. Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
so
it's
I'm
yours.
Sarah.
She's Sarah. Welcome.
This
I'm
guy's
Scooter.
Scooter.
Yeah, we're gonna do stuff, and we're happy Friday, like you said. We're gonna do this on Fridays, most Fridays, if we're in town, and if
Yeah.
it's not conflicting with other people's things.
April's looking rough, by the way. There's like half of the month we won't do this.
Yeah, but what's cool is we might do it on an off day.
Yeah.
We might just do an Instagram live,
Yeah.
or something like that.
From Disney.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, we want
Canada.
to do this more consistently because we really, it's cathartic. Is that the
Yes.
right word? it's cathartic for us, and hopefully it's working that way for some of you. And it's not because we're important people. It's just because we're willing to verbalize it and let you into our chaotic
Welcome to the
lives.
circle. But
Is
first,
it a circle? Yeah. Welcome to the tribe.
We must drink libations.
We do. Hammer space.
Why is mine so far today? It's like I was reaching to your soul to get mine.
Babe, I do my best to get the camera angles
I was
right.
wondering where the cup was so far.
I agree with you. I was like, everything's just
like left it here.
gravitated on this side.
And it would have.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Okay. Salud.
Slanchava.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Oh.
Yeah, Valerie, he upped the cameras.
I'm trying to
All the equipment.
I'm trying to do this. I don't even know what we're broadcasting in. I'm
It's too
shooting
high.
for 1080p.
It's too high. You can see all the things that's happening over here.
There's a reason behind it, because it's easier to display stuff more than it is just us. But it also, it's the clearer it is, maybe you feel like you're in the same room with us.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. I'm trying to do better.
Yeah. So you want to do what's up or you want to do sponsor? What do you want to do first?
Oh, we just did what's up. You say what's up is hi, I'm Sarah. Hi, I'm Scooter.
I was going to say something else and I totally forgot what I was going to say. So we'll just move on.
That's why I have a little notepad and a pen so you can write it down when you think of it.
That's my notepad too, by the way.
No, you gave this to me.
I didn't. I left it down here. Argument one. I left it down here last time we did a show and I didn't take it back with me to the office.
Do you know what that means?
It's not yours. No.
If it's left on my desk.
That's not how it works.
On my desk, it's mine.
It was left on the table.
Oh.
It was left in community space. You can have them. I'm just saying they're not yours.
Well, I'm going to use them.
I gifted them, I guess.
I have a half a pet. Do you want them back?
No, it's okay.
Oh, I see. Uh-huh. I see what's happening right now.
It's fine now.
Mm-hmm.
Green is just my favorite color, but whatever. That's fine.
Yes. Ryan just mentioned in there that
I blame Ryan for all this.
cameras look so good.
All the cameras.
Do you know what? I blame Ryan too, but we're gonna hang out more.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he did. I didn't know. I have my cheers. Ryan, I always mention stuff, but he sent me a picture of the cheers tonight.
Oh yeah, show it.
Let's see. I didn't see it. Oh, I just got it.
We had Frey Ranch, by the way, Ryan.
Oh,
And
yeah, Frey Ranch.
We almost died the first sip, and then we were okay the second sip.
Let's unpack that real quick. Because our friend Ryan, he's my son-in-law, but hopefully I can consider him my friend. He's a bourbon drinker, and we're more of a whiskey Scotch drinker. And he's like, I don't really like Scotch, and we're like, we don't really like bourbon. And it's not that I think I've just had bad bourbon. Okay, so that short story long.
Yeah.
We decided, hey, we're gonna up it. There's a small bottle of what is Frey Ranch.
Yeah.
And he's had that before. He said it was pretty good. So last night we got a small bottle, cracked it open, had a little bit of it. What was my first reaction?
Gasoline.
I go, and I had a rough childhood. Well, not rough childhood, but I did a lot of stupid things as a kid. And if you know, well, you're gonna get to know me if you didn't. So bad that I would even huff gas, to get high. So I know the smell of gasoline in a small container.
Yeah.
And that's the first thing I did. And after I go, wow, the sides of my tongue are feeling tingly. And she goes, are you allergic? And I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm not allergic. And as we drank it, I was like, oh, this is actually starting to taste good because you can smell it. It has more of a full. Yeah. But after my second or third sip, I was like, mad respect for people who drink actual real bourbon. Because I used to think like, oh, bourbon's like Scotch for wimps. And I'm like, in my brain, but not in my mouth, I was like, this is not for wimps. So mad respect.
It was strong.
To you,
it tasted good after. Like the first sip was a lot, and it was like, I wasn't ready for that at all.
I wasn't either. I didn't know what to expect.
Better. Yeah, it got better.
Holy cow. Okay, so that was short story long.
Yeah.
And yes, he did. Oh, of course. Not sponsored by Log Off by any means. But let's see if we can get.
Oh, No, there it goes. Good job.
That's the message there. Now she's blurry and she's coming back to focus. Do you know why?
Cameras.
Because Ryan's a genius.
Jeez.
He gives me all the good tips.
Yes.
And
So who's our sponsor today?
Oh, yeah, we'll get to our sponsor. I'm fired up.
Yeah, I know.
I'm fired up
Yeah.
because there's a subject tonight.
Oh God. Yes. You want to talk about the subject first?
No,
for the sponsor?
I do not.
Okay. Do you want to
In
talk about the
suspense.
sponsor, or you want me to talk about the sponsor?
Well, I've been talking a lot, and I think I just burped. So
Okay.
go ahead.
So we're sponsored by B&H Audit Solutions, which I didn't even know was a sponsor. I am half of B&H Audit Solutions, and my sister's the other half. And Scooter says, without us, this show couldn't happen. So that's why we're a sponsor of the show.
I was being real. She was like, I didn't even know B&H is a sponsor. What are we doing? I was like, I got to look at it this way. The reason I put it in there is I put B&H/us.
Yeah.
Because, yes, I have some crazy, stupid, well, I don't know if they're stupid, but yeah, the world would think they're stupid to do these kind of things. I get excited. I want to do something to change the world. So I was like, oh, let's try something. So we keep trying things and they cost money.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
He doesn't have free hobbies, like nature walks and things like that.
hey, man, some parks they charge to get in there. You have to get like a season pass. I think what I was trying to get to is like without the money making that happens in this household, which is primarily right now B&H Audit Solutions. You don't have to go check them out because
No,
they'll check.
you can't use us.
Well, look at it this way. If you own a company,
We'll find you.
they won't, you don't have to call them. They'll end up just calling you.
That's true.
Yeah. So, no, without those kind of things and without companies like B&H, no joke. And I'm talking Rebecca's side too.
Yeah.
I'm not talking just you.
Right.
Without Rebecca, without you, without that kind of support and belief in something that we do, this just wouldn't exist.
Yeah.
There's no way that we could have the cameras that get a little bit clearer every week. And
Right.
she's like, well, we didn't approve that. But
Fine. Tax write-off, guys. Tax write-off.
woo, but I just wanted that. It was more of a kind of a beginning sponsorship shout out because
Thanks.
we do have sponsorships. Like Lever Consulting is a
Yeah.
real sponsor. Time to Tabletop for sure.
Right.
Our company is a real sponsor. Those types of things, but that one's more of like a internal, still financial support system. So
Thanks. We appreciate that. What we really need is someone to go with us and sell us at conferences.
well, I'm your man.
You don't get to go to this one.
Oh,
Sorry.
which one? Which one's the next one?
Florida.
Oh, that's the fun one.
That is the fun one.
Oh, I hear somebody. Well,
I know.
we'll find out who's
I
going.
know.
But somebody.
If Valerie would get on a plane, she could be joining us,
Yep.
but it's too far.
Oh, who's
So
Valerie?
next time.
Is she in the chat?
Next time,
Oh.
if it's closer, Valerie's going with me. Vegas. Vegas, Valerie.
Oh, can I want to go to the Vegas
Mm,
one.
sorry. Can only bring one person.
Well, can I just hang out in the hotel room and
No.
go get
No.
all the money
Absolutely
that you're
not.
making? Okay.
Absolutely not.
So yeah, that's our sponsor
All right.
shindig.
What's the next thing?
I have no idea. What are we supposed to do?
Good thing. I like good thing.
Oh yeah,
Do you want to go first?
good things. Good thing.
Good things.
I've been talking a lot.
You keep saying that, and then I talk, and then you say I keep talking a lot.
Yeah, because I
You're
over.
piggybacking off what I say.
No, I don't piggyback. I just steamroll what
All right,
you're
I'll go.
saying. Go.
So tomorrow is like the bougiest baby shower I assuming of ever going to attend. It's my little sister's baby shower for baby number 2, baby girl number 1, and we are super excited to go. And her theme is literally pink and gold. So of course I bought a white dress because I don't wear pink or gold. I can wear gold, but I couldn't find one. Again, I ordered like 5 dresses. None of them are going to be here in time, apparently. Delivery issues. Even though I paid extra for shipping to be here before Saturday, not going to happen. So I had to go to...
Hold on.
Huh.
You paid
I
for
paid extra.
from New York and Company.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to hear some irony?
No, but go ahead.
So I did upgrade one of our cameras so that we could get this here because I had, Ryan didn't talk me into it. He goes, he mentioned something.
Yes.
I go, that sounds amazing. So I
Exactly.
got it, and it was phenomenal. So I got a second one.
Yeah.
When I bought the second one, it was here in a day.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Like I ordered it late at night. Now it didn't show up the next day, but I ordered it late at night, and literally it was shipped out the next day and was there, but it was here by like 10:30 the next day.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to.
Thank
all right.
you. Just
So yeah, I was
salt in the
when
wounds?
you
Is that what we're doing?
when you put the knife in, you twist it a little.
thanks.
Yeah. You're
So
welcome.
again, ordered a bunch of dresses. None of them are going to be here in time. So me and Mariah and Elise ran to like 4 stores right now. We went to Marshall's, Ross. Where else we go? Not Burlington. Marshall's, Ross, Kohl's. That's where else we went. And then just found random dresses because the one I want is not going to be here. So next Friday on the show, you're going to see me in a super fancy yellow dress because where else am I going to wear it? And
No, hold on.
Huh.
You're gonna wear a fancy dress on this?
where else am I going to wear it?
Well, where am I gonna wear my fancy dress? Can I wear it here too?
Do you have a fancy dress?
I can get one.
Or you just wear your fancy
next
chucks?
Friday.
You know?
I don't even have fancy.
I
chucks.
feel
I
like
do have fancy
next
chucks.
Friday we all get dressed up.
Oh no, I
Ooh.
used to.
We'll
do
make
that.
a charcuterie board, and we'll just all be fancy on Friday.
I used to
Fancy
do,
Friday.
I used to do that on when I did at home work for Apple.
You
Remember?
do a fancy Friday?
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
I used to put on my bow tie and everything and sit in the little office by myself. I did fancy Fridays by myself.
With pants?
I don't know if I
Or
wore
just a bow
pants.
tie?
I don't know if it was a well.
Was the bow tie the fancy part?
That's a different job. That's when I was really enjoying the shape of my body.
I don't know. Next week we're doing fancy Friday. That's all I'm saying. We're gonna do
Okay.
martinis. Not me, obviously. 'cause
When
I
you
don't do
say
them.
we,
Everyone who listens to the show must do a fancy
oh,
Friday.
I think that'd be cool. Submit
Yes.
your fancy Friday.
Yes.
Well, you just came up with something brilliant.
Thank you.
That's the first one in the last 15 minutes.
I was gonna say you should watch
Oh.
your mouth. Watch your mouth. Oh, what else do I have? Okay, so we had the baby shower. Oh, I didn't even finish that. So super excited to go to that tomorrow.
That's my fault.
And she's gonna have a mocktail bar, which is so cute because she can't drink. But then obviously I bought alcohol for the people who can drink, so we can make it a cocktail bar. So that should be fun. And then it's gonna be nice to sing, and it's girls only. So it's pink and girly, and there's cake. I'm so excited for cake, and just getting dressed up for really no reason other than because Becca said we're getting dressed up, so that's what we're gonna do. And so I'm excited about that.
I mean, why not?
I know. And the kids had a concert this last Thursday. I want to say it was Thursday, and they did so awesome. It was so cool to see them like on stage at a college doing a concert. I posted like my favorite one on Instagram because it just was so exciting. And then to watch them get judged, like at the end of it, a judge will go on stage and be like, "This is what you guys should have done better, and this should have happened," and blah blah. And that part's it's not even that hard to watch anymore because we've been to so many of them. But it's like it sucks that they don't even get a moment to be like, "We did good," before someone comes in and says, "But you could have done better." And it's that hard thing of just like, you want them to get better, obviously, but again, they can't even like sit in the moment of, "I think we did okay that time," before someone comes in and says, "Not really, you could have done better." But they did do great. They got 1s and 2s, which is really good. Yeah.
Here's the crappy part for me.
Yeah.
That was when I had to sign for a delivery of the sweet camera. I found out that morning, oh, it's out for delivery. Needs to be signed for. And we've had some issues. I mean, we run our business out of our home. So when we get a business delivery, sometimes they just leave it at the front door and
Yes.
don't have you sign it.
Yes.
He did have me sign it this time,
Oh, good.
which was I was like, I felt good, but that means I didn't actually have to be here. I could have waited a day.
Right.
So I skipped this one.
Yeah.
And I was up. I was ready. Wasn't ready. I'm never ready in the morning, but I would go to things. So yeah, it was a little rough for me. It kind of bummed me out, but yeah. But I didn't get to
There's
see this
more.
one.
Yes.
There's always more, and that's kind of the thing. There's always more,
Yes.
especially since you.
Ooh, the big one is coming
Yeah.
too. I mean, if you guys really want to come visit us, in April they're playing at their high school, so it's like down the street from our house, and there's supposed to be like 30 schools competing, and it should be awesome.
This the suck. I mean, not the suck. Yeah, the sucky part about it. I'm the booster president,
Yeah, Scooter's gonna be volunteering that whole day.
so
I won't.
the funding and all the operations and all that kind of stuff. It's not that I'm responsible for it, but I'm the person that people ask questions to
Yeah.
at those things.
So he gets to be there all day.
And we were talking about this, what was the other day? I was like, I don't like to get the credit, but I do in the sense. And it's kind of a strange thing. I like to be involved. I don't like to take all the credit for it, but I like to be involved because I like to know what the hell's going on.
But you do like the acknowledgement that you
From-
assisted. It's just your personality.
Yeah.
It's not good, bad,
that
or
is
whatever,
true.
but you do like the acknowledgement of, I want you to know that I did.
I think that's
something.
our difference, because I'm the person that needs purpose.
Yeah.
I think we've discussed this
Yeah, I don't
personally.
think-
I don't know if we discussed it here, but
Yeah.
we've discussed that your purpose is more of like security.
Yeah.
Making sure things are taken care of. My purpose is like, I feel like it's global or universe.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I need to
don't
do
have that.
more than that.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I get lost way more than she does.
Yeah, I don't.
So,
What's your good thing?
oh, do I have one?
Hopefully.
Oh
mean-
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put. I mean, I keep moving the
put it
cameras a
in?
little
Oh.
bit.
Go ahead.
I'm trying. You know. Oh,
That way I can go get another shot while
Here
you're
we go.
doing
I put it on me so I can scratch my nose.
this. What?
No. Mine. Are you getting another something?
No, I'm good.
Go get it.
Okay.
I mean, you're not on camera. So I can even look at the camera. Look at that. There's. Oh yes, please. She motioned to where. Do I want something more? And I mean, yes, we do drink. Especially on Fridays. This is kind of our moment to hang out with you all out there. If you're watching, if you're not watching, and you're watching it later or listening to it later, feel free to have a drink with us then. Okay. So realistic, I had a meeting with Valerie. If you guys don't know who Valerie is, she is my lead educator, and she's also our in-house for our company game designer. So I'm super excited because my big good thing this week was I had a kind of a meeting, went to Temple Coffee. Ryan, if you remember, we went down to Temple Coffee, the place with the pennies in the floor. Went down there, had our kind of monthly catch-up kind of thing. We've been trying to do it once a month. And we have a couple things coming out pretty soon. So it's kind of a shameless plug. It's just a plug because it's my life. Valerie's designing kind of a game, not kind of a game. She's designing a card game under the umbrella of Time to Tabletop. We should be bringing it out. I haven't made the decision on whether to bring it on a Kickstarter or something, or just publish it and start selling it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I really haven't made that decision yet, but it's going to be okay. If you have a strong opinion about Instagram, TikTok, any social media, if you have a strong opinion about the people that are on it and those kind of things, you will love this game that she's working on. That's all I'm going to say. Super fun.
Yeah.
It's super silly. We haven't figured out if it has any educational purposes at all.
It doesn't. It's just fun.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
I'm very excited because she's excited about it. She's passionate about it. So that was my good thing this week.
Nice.
Was seeing her passion. I kind of pulled her not off of the educational stuff, but I was like, don't worry about publishing our second book. Concentrate on that because I can see this is your baby, your passion right now. So yes, please work on that.
Nice.
So that was my one. I'm just going with one.
Okay,
That's
good.
it. Because I thought that was a big moment for me.
Yes. All right.
So are we moving on already?
Yeah.
Are you
gonna-
sure?
I'm going to sip my shot.
Okay, but okay.
Advise me not.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We didn't plan that very well.
No.
Dead air. Okay.
Well, it was dead air because we took a shot.
We're excited about this one.
Well, are we? I think that's why we took 2 shots this time.
So we could really open up.
Yeah. We're not giving you advice at this point, and
No.
that's what this whole segment is always about. We're not giving you advice.
About
What
to
we're
complain.
saying is what we think.
Yeah.
And what works for us. What we think works for us. Because our opinions change. So if you go back in history of our podcasts, where are you going?
I was gonna hit the door,
Why? Mariah's supposed to do that.
but she doesn't know.
Hers chimes also.
I'll just tell her.
Okay, you could have just texted her and this could have been quiet. We got a delivery, I think, from Amazon. And what's funny is it might be a delivery for me. But, okay, back to what we're talking about. Why'd you have to motion like that?
I
Freaked me
know.
out. We're
Just
rant heavy people. So we decided
Start your rant.
we're going to do some rants.
Yes. What you got?
And we don't even know what to title this yet, but Advise Me Not is a rant.
Yes.
You first.
Oh, me first. Okay. So we live in this little suburb called Natomas, and it's like North Sac. And the drivers here are the worst drivers I have ever been a part of having to be on the road with. So we, again, it's a California thing, right? So you do a California stop where nobody actually stops. But here, legit, people don't stop. They will just run through a stop sign like it doesn't exist. Way past the speed limit, they will just run through a stop sign. There was a person the other day who drove on the sidewalk to make a left-hand turn because they didn't want to wait behind cars. The drivers here are so terrible. I hate to be on the road. Like, Scooter was like, CJ could ride his bike to school. And I'm like, so we can get hit by a car? It's not even safe at this point to walk anywhere because people are driving on sidewalks because they don't want to wait in a line.
I know. So I've been working on, you know how I try and relate to people and I just talk about me?
Yes.
And that's not relatable?
Yes.
I'm going to do that right now.
Okay.
It's insane.
It's so bad.
And I can talk about it without getting super emotional right now, just because it's been a couple years and I'm not in that headspace. But the driving's so bad. This is not a joke. 2 years ago, my dog got off his leash
Yeah.
and got run over in front of my face
Yeah.
by a car that couldn't pay attention to a freaking stop sign.
Yes. Yes.
Right in front of my face. We're talking like 20 feet in front of me. I
Yeah.
saw my dog get killed
Yeah.
by a truck. And it just kept going.
Yes.
Just kept going.
Yes.
That's literally happened, a little over 2 years ago?
Yeah.
It's insane
The
how
drivers here
people
are so
just
bad.
don't care.
Yeah. And we live across the street from a school, and you would be shocked to see how many people in the morning will go through a crosswalk as the kids are walking by. Like, even if they're only halfway through a crosswalk, they'll still try to go. They'll stop in the middle of the street and force the kids to go whether they want to go or not. They'll honk at each other. It's the craziest thing in this weird little section that we're in, and I just don't like the drivers here. They just make me mad all the time.
Here's the issue I have. It's not the drivers.
It is.
It's the people. Because
they're
once they're
driving.
out of their car, they're the same way.
That's true.
So I'm saying, we talk about drivers.
Yeah.
It's the people.
They're just, yeah.
If people, there was something discussed in some, I can't remember what committee I was part of over here, but I can't remember her name.
That's
But
okay.
but we were talking about the fact that if you were on the road and you looked over and the person in your right of way was like your mom
Right.
or your sister or your brother or your daughter or something like that, would you treat them like that? If
don't
you
know.
would,
Right.
if your default is, yeah, I'd treat them all the same, you're not a good person.
Right.
Like,
Right.
you should really, check yourself because somebody's
Yeah.
about to wreck you.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, this is my rant day.
See? Rant. Okay, what's your first rant?
Oh,
That was my first
mine was a
one.
little bit more global. Mine wasn't
Oh.
local, but all right.
That's real loud.
Yes. That's my paper. If you are live watching it, you can see it.
Would you just say
If
it?
you're listening to it, it's my paper because I want to throw it at somebody with a rock in it.
Why?
Because it's got. Hey, stop looking at my paper. Okay. Making it about you.
Yes.
Now, there's a difference between, let's say, when I was talking about the sponsorship of B&H, right? It is about you. That is about you. We talked about you, and thank you for what you do. It's about you.
Yeah.
When it comes to something that's happening to me, I just talked about losing my dog,
Yeah.
right? That's about me,
Right.
right? So I'm gonna do a vague example, but if you're listening and you're offended, think about it for a second before you get offended, and just listen to the words.
Yeah.
Funerals.
Yeah.
Let's talk about funerals or or celebration of life.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that's smarter.
Yeah.
Because that's what the people that have passed on want. If you're going to these events and taking up other people's time to talk about you,
Yeah.
or talk about what you're doing, and talk about how that person, how you are, and inviting people to your things.
Yeah.
And you're a piece of crap.
That's rough, but
No,
yes.
I'm sorry, but I was like, sit back and celebrate that person.
Right.
If you have a tendency to go up there and make yourself the center of attention,
Yeah.
when there's a high percentage of other people that are trying to just cope with loss,
Right.
that's not you being a good person.
I agree with that.
That's you self-indulging, using somebody else's pain
Yeah.
for your profit and your benefit.
Yeah.
I have a serious problem with that. I'm worked up
Yeah.
because these things have happened in our lives recently
Yeah.
and multiple times.
That's true.
So it's not about you.
That one's rough.
Remember when it's not about you.
Yeah.
All right.
End of rant.
I don't know yet.
Pause of rant.
I might get all jacked up.
So you know it's one that I find funny because I feel like it's one of the things of we all do it, and I don't think we mean to do it as like a crap way, but we do. Is like when you see somebody else doing something, like I would never do that with my kids. I would never allow my kids to do this or that. And it's like, you don't live with your kid. You don't live with these kids. You're making an assumption that this parent isn't doing the best that they can because you see it from an outside perspective.
With what they've got.
Right. You don't have to deal with the day, the ins and outs daily of this little human or this being. You were just like, well, I can't believe that parent would allow blah, 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 blah to happen. Now, again, I have been that person who said, I would never. And then I had a kid who pushed me to the point where, like, I didn't even know I had to have that much patience in myself.
God, I know.
And then, but then you hear other people saying, well, why don't you do this? It's because, and I want to say, you haven't raised them. You don't know. So I love your opinions and whatever. And again, to say you don't judge is the dumbest thing I've ever heard, because we all judge each other. That's just who we are as humans.
We're supposed to.
But it's hard to tell. It's hard to be on that end of someone telling you what you should be doing with your kid when they only have to deal with them an hour, 2 hours out of a day, or like out of a month or a year. Or
they're dealing with their kid.
Right.
Cool.
Right. That's not this being.
No.
Yeah.
But
I mean, again, don't get me wrong. I've done it. Nieces, nephews, friends,
For
kids.
sure.
There's so many
think
times
we all
you're
have.
like, you should do this. And then in my head, I'm thinking, I can't tell you that.
We all have.
I don't have to live there with that person every single day. I don't know what it feels like to be treated that way and how I would respond in that moment. Because, again, CJ has been our biggest challenge as human beings, because he is so funny and smart, and sometimes, a lot of times, lazy, because he just doesn't do what he knows he can. Like, he just chooses not to, right? So he pushes back on his little buttons. There's so many times where you're just like, why would you do that? And he's pushed you to the point of like, I'm going to lose my mind. I would say, Jesus, take the wheel. So many Jesus take the wheel moments with this human. But if somebody else who doesn't have to live here every day was like, well, you should do this. I'm like, cool, we know you should live with them, and then tell me what you would do, because it's completely different when you actually have to be there every single day.
Yeah, and I think that's a big challenge, because I think when we talk about certain our kids and those type of things, they speak of, and I don't mean, when I say they, it's not a generalization.
Yeah.
There are studies that the problem child or the disrespectful child is usually the one that thinks for themselves a little bit more, and that's true. But that doesn't mean that they get to just do whatever the hell they want.
Right. Sorry, Orville.
If he's watching, yeah, I was like, sorry, little guy. We see you. It's one of the things of, we want to be challenged.
Right.
That is true.
And we want them to be able to speak for themselves.
Yes, but
Yeah.
we don't want to be just like they don't. And it's a trigger moment.
Yes.
Like most children, not all, but they know what your trigger is.
Yes.
So and I have this theory of
Narcissists.
they're all human beings
Yeah.
are born narcissists. I don't think there's any. I mean, try and prove me wrong. If you think I'm incorrect, please message me. I'd love to have lunch with you. I'll buy lunch, because I will listen. I will totally listen. And please, I want you to prove me wrong, because I think we are born as narcissists.
Yeah.
We're born as everything's about me, and we have to learn that the world is so much bigger
Right.
than me as we grow up.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm looking at is people that are narcissists know how to get it to be, and they call it gaslighting.
Yeah.
They know how to figure out what your button is.
Yes.
Push that button. Now you're pissed. Oh my God.
Right.
You're so mad at me. You're just so, I don't understand. You're judging me and you're so mean to me, and I can't believe you did that. And I was like, you've been pushing my buttons for 7 days straight.
Right.
And finally I said enough.
Right.
And you're going to gaslight me?
Right.
So, and we can talk about the topic or the phrase gaslighting.
Not tonight.
But as a narcissist, you always gaslight.
Yeah.
It's kind of synonymous with each other. And children, humans, small kids, are narcissists and use gaslighting so much. They hate their parents.
Yes.
Why did they hate their parents? Because they were really crappy to their parents for weeks on end, and finally the parents had enough.
Yeah.
And now it's like, you're crazy.
Right.
That's gaslighting
Yes.
by definition.
Yes.
I'm in a ranting moment.
I know.
I love these moments, and hopefully you guys appreciate these too, because this is all in fun too.
Right.
It's our opinions, and hopefully you guys have these strong opinions too. We just want you to feel free to express them.
Yeah.
That's what we're going about.
All right. What's the next one?
Oh, and I even wrote down something.
Oh.
When somebody like gives you a suggestion, like you're talking about, the first reaction is to be defensive. That's pretty true as a parent, because you guard your children. Your children are important. You know, we have 5 of them, so we're like very protective of each one individually in different ways.
Yeah.
But when the one thing that I've been trying to learn is when somebody says, "Hey, have you tried doing this?" I was like, "Oh, I have tried that, but thank you so much." Or, "Have you tried that?" I was like, "No, I haven't really tried that. It's a different kind of kid."
Yeah.
When somebody's giving you suggestions, be open to it for this one reason. Just because they don't have as many kids as you, just because they're not as old as you, just because they, all those type of things, they might actually have more tools
Right.
than you.
Yes.
They might.
Yeah.
So if you've built one house in your life, right? No, let's say you've built 500 houses in your life. Let's go that way direction. And this new contractor comes up to you and gives you a suggestion. You're going to say, I've always done it this way. I know how to do this.
Some people do.
No, everybody, not everybody, but most people do.
Yeah.
But that new person might have something that like cuts back, it increases your efficiency by 50%.
Right.
Because like, do you know you don't even have to use nails anymore?
Right.
It's just like everything clicks into place and
Yeah.
you could just, I'm like, listen first because you don't know what they're trying to say. You don't know what
Yes.
the suggestions they have. There are new tools
Yes.
for parenting.
Right.
There's new science being discovered
Yeah.
every single day.
Yes.
So don't be stupid about it. Don't be like,
Yeah.
you know, because
It's
right
like
now,
be humble enough to take opinions. I would call my mom and dad and be like, I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what to do. You tell me and I'll do it because I'm not really sure what I should be doing in this moment. Give me your suggestions. Like, give me what you think I should do. I don't think there's anybody who's like, you should be doing this with your kid where I'm like, I'll try it. Because I'm like, I don't know. Obviously, if I'm talking to you about it, I have no idea what I should be doing. Parenting's freaking hard, man.
well, and it's not. There's no definitive, and I would. There's certain things that you can challenge me on, and again, I'll buy you lunch. It's not a perfect science
Right.
because everybody's DNA strand and helix, double helix is different.
Yes.
None of them are identical.
No.
So that changes everything.
Yes.
So you have to keep certain rules and regulations, but still be open to listen.
Yes.
And
The way the wind blows changes how your kid's mood is and how your kids decide they're going to be today. So it's like, who am I to be like, I know. Today, I know exactly what you should be doing because I've raised 3 of them. I know what you should be doing. I have no freaking clue.
yeah, I mean,
Let me tell you what I tried.
and we'll go on a funny. I'm going to say this is funny.
Okay.
Before I say it. So,
Okay.
ready?
So laugh.
So, as an adult, have you ever had a bad day
Never.
because you didn't have a good poop?
No. I don't know. I mean, maybe. I don't know if
All
I've
right,
associated
you don't
that
even-
reason.
I
Right.
was like, oh, you're constipated. I'm kind of grumpy because
Yeah.
I'm constipated as an adult.
Hmm.
As a kid, they're kind of constipated because they ate something stupid.
Yeah.
Now they're grumpy, but they don't know it's because they're constipated
That's true.
because they're like 10.
That's true. Or 15. 16, 17,
Yeah,
18, 19, 20.
That's something we're doing literally today. But I mean, we start to understand ourselves a little bit better. Ourselves, not the world,
Right.
but ourselves a little bit better
Yeah.
as we get older. And that's not because of age. That's because somebody can be 60 years old and still not get it.
That's true.
Somebody could be 15 and get it.
Yes.
That's the way it is.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
woo.
Is that enough ranting? Should we move on? I do have one more.
I got 2 more.
Oh, okay. What are yours?
I'm ready.
I do have 3,
I'm
but I just,
so fired up.
I know. I just don't want to go on for like 2 hours about complaining.
No, it's not complain.
Oh, wait.
Ranting is not complaining.
Here's my fun one. I would like to say, dear DoorDash, Uber Eats, and all the food delivery services, I want to support you. But when your delivery fees and service fees are as much as the food that I'm ordering, I just can't do it. I can't tell you how many times I've put everything into the
the
cart.
heck are you ordering?
Last time it was like pies, dessert, and cakes. But the delivery, the delivery and service. So the food was $40, and the service fees and deliveries was another $40. And I was like,
Okay.
F that.
Here's something that I'm going to do a counterpoint.
No.
Okay. Here's my counterpoint.
You
Now,
have to do it yourself.
no, if it's like fruits, vegetables, those kind of things, now I understand the complaint. But if I'm ordering like a 4-pack of beer and the delivery fee is the same as the beer,
No.
that's my bad. It's
No
because
matter
you don't
what
need
it is.
No, I don't.
I'm
different.
You don't need your food delivered to you.
You don't need your beer delivered to you.
You don't need anything delivered to you.
You don't need beer,
get
period.
It. Sorry. Go get it.
Man, she ran
I
it
know.
so hard she hit the curtain.
Go get
Tear
it.
down the set.
Go get it yourself. But I just feel like I feel the same about Ticketmaster fees. I feel like
ugh.
because they can.
Okay, now I'm angry.
See, because they can, they are, and so some of these fees are it's just out of control. That's all I'm saying.
It is. The convenience fees, yeah, that's I don't even want, but I feel like if it's a necessity of life, it's kind of like, where do we draw the line? And I feel like we draw the line at, like, personally, this is my opinion, we draw the line at necessities. You don't need desserts.
It's not true.
I mean,
I do need them
as a
for life.
person, mentally, you might need them, but is it worth an extra $40?
No,
Sometimes.
it's not.
Okay, to you, it's not. But to somebody else, I mean, we had somebody in this house that literally said, I'll go get them myself because I want them too.
Yes.
Or there was probably somebody else in the house said, screw it, I'll pay the $40 extra.
No one
and
said that part.
I feel like they would.
They didn't, though. They knew. No one feels like $4 delivery fees are okay. That's all I'm saying.
Depends on what they're delivering.
No, it doesn't. Even Instacart, if I tip and service, is never that much. And we ordered like $200 worth of food every time we Instacart.
I'll tell you right now, if the only way I can get something is by delivery, because at that point in the evening, that was the only way you were going to get it.
That's not true. I could have made something.
Okay, never mind.
And I should have made something.
What I'm saying is, if the only way to get something is to have it delivered, like, it's not even possible to pick it up, it's not possible to make it, all this stuff, it's worth the money. It's all about how much it is worth to you.
Yeah.
That's literally all it is. Because to some people, a $40 delivery charge is absolutely nothing.
That's true.
And to other people, a $40 delivery charge can decide on whether they're going to pay rent.
Right.
So it's all, to us, it's not worth $40.
No.
There's no way in the world. But I can't say we can speak for everyone.
Yes. That's true.
That's all I'm saying. It's like, to me, sometimes $5 is too much.
I feel the way every time I go to unless we're not home, every single time we've had a delivery that's supposed to be to the house, I have been like, never mind, I'll go get it myself.
That's not every time, but
most
of the time.
Instacart's different. I'm talking about, like, Instacart's fees are not like Uber Eats, DoorDash fees. It's way different. It's way less expensive. Are you okay?
I'm okay. I just refreshed some stuff.
Because the chat's not moving. Is that why?
No, I just...
Oh.
I feel like I'm concerned because we've, like, alienated everybody.
I know.
Think at this point. Like, we're usually very fun, and this is our fun, too.
Yeah.
I mean, if any of you guys know us personally, this is what... I mean, we talk...
We do rant a lot.
We talk one-on-one with people like this a lot.
Yeah.
And it's because we respect other people's opinions. So
all the time it's Valerie and John, and we apologize.
Valerie, John, Ryan, Willie,
yeah,
Vernita. There's so many people that we have these good conversations with, and their opinions are completely different than ours. And that's what we love. Yeah. We love different opinions. We want that. So if you're watching this in VOD, or
what does that mean?
Video on demand.
Oh.
Or if you're, where are you skipping already? You're just done?
No, I was just getting the box ready. You couldn't even see it.
The box, I took it out of here and I put it over here. It's ready. If the box is out of its cubby, it's ready. I'm always ready, babe. Ready for anything.
That's not true.
But we respect your opinion. So if you're watching this in VOD on YouTube, or you're listening to this, in, like, on Spotify or Apple or Google Podcasts and that stuff, please send us a message, because even if it's just say, you're
wrong,
you're an idiot, you make no sense, and here's why. Don't just say we're an idiot.
I mean, you can.
I mean, it's fine, but then it's a very short conversation.
Yeah.
But if you say, hey, you're wrong because, or this is what I think, this doesn't make any sense, your science is flawed because of.
Yeah.
Like, let's have that discussion. If we could get to that point as a society, oh my God, we could actually live as a not harmonious.
No, that's not right.
That's a whole nother, that's a different.
Yeah.
I think that's a different planet.
Yeah.
I think I've seen it on Rick and Morty. that planet.
All right,
was
rants
cool.
are over.
Okay, are they?
Yes.
I mean, I have like 2 more.
What are they? And I'll tell you if it's worth it.
All right. Here's another one, and it's not gonna be a rant.
No, just tell
'cause
me,
she's not
tell me what it is.
It's being honest about why.
No.
You're gonna say no matter what.
That's not true.
Next one is putting the blame on someone else.
You can pick one of those.
Putting the blame on someone else.
Okay, go ahead.
I think people are tired. Might be tired of it.
Right, that's why
at
we're
this
trying to do
point.
bonus round. Because we've ranted for an hour. Come on, let's bonus round it.
All right, we're gonna put a pin
Oh,
in
I knew
this.
you were gonna say that.
You know, and put it at the end because
right.
I want to rant. Maybe I
No.
should have my own
We can
my
rant.
own show.
Oh, I forgot some cards.
That's it.
We can rant later.
I'm
Okay.
going solo. I'm putting on a solo album.
Wait for his Instagram live.
Jeez. Okay. Well, so what are we doing right now?
Oh, I
I
don't
don't
like
even know what
mine.
we're doing.
I want new ones.
Oh, well, we've already started something.
We're bonus round. Bonus round.
Woo! She didn't even let me push the button. She just said, "This is what we're doing."
Oh, okay. I have 4.
All right.
I
Is there
could-
anything that
No,
you
I lied.
don't
I have
cheat
3.
at?
I lied. I have 3. I can't count. Okay, ready?
No! I just got my cards. I pushed the button. You're jumping ahead.
Well, I always go first, then I read them to people, and then I show them. Okay, ready?
Read them to people and then show them.
Yes.
I
That's
was
correct.
just reiterating what you were saying. I wasn't even like. I was going. I think that's the right order. That's all I was.
You confused me.
I didn't mean to.
All right.
I repeated what you said.
I-
So saying the same words that you
Yes.
said confuses you.
Yes.
So think about being me.
You're always confused.
If I say what you say, identically what you say, you're saying you get confused.
Yes,
Okay. So I have to understand what you say, but you can't understand what you say.
absolutely. What are we confused about here? All right.
Oh, I love my life.
What is the weirdest food combination you enjoy? Can I do it? Oh. There it goes. It's going to be rough.
What? You gotta
gone.
hold. You gotta stop moving.
I did. What
It's not an action film.
What 3 words best describe me?
Is that them or you? What 3 words best describe me?
Me. And then what would you do if your pet suddenly started talking?
Oh. I mean, I don't know. I think we
Okay.
alienated so many with people that rant, but
No, we're good.
I love a good rant. Thanks, Bailey. I know that person.
All right. So if you have an opinion, 1,
can rant
2, or
all day.
3 of those questions. What is the weirdest food combination you enjoy? What 3 words best describe me? And what would you do if your pet suddenly started talking?
Does anybody want to? I mean,
I can answer all 3.
We like kicked everybody out of chat because we were. I was calling people out for being stupid.
Well, that's okay. I mean, I could pick one. I could pick all of them actually and answer at the same time. You
We'll
ready
give
for
them a
this?
couple seconds.
Okay.
Um,
I'm impatient.
and here you can listen to this.
What?
Have you heard this song before? Anybody?
This is the intro.
Yeah.
Well, that's weird. Don't go back to the intro. No, I'll pick one. I'll pick one. I'm gonna gambit you.
All right. Anybody
Okay.
know that song? If you don't, you should check
I'm
it
just gonna
out.
answer all 3 real quick. My favorite food combination,
That's what you're gonna pick.
I said all 3, is
So this is about you.
yes,
The
anything
rants are about me.
anything salty and sweet. So what's it called? Pretzels with cookie butter was my jam when cookie butter was like a thing. That Biscoff cookie butter. Oh my God. It's not a thing anymore.
But that's not jam.
Jam's disgusting. So pretzels with cookie butter
That joke.
or like cheddar popcorn with caramel popcorn. Oh, so good.
Cookies and beer.
Cookies and beer. I can't do it now because it just puts me to sleep. But anything salty and sweet is like the best thing in the world to me. I'll go this one first. What would you do if your pet suddenly started talking to you? I'd probably laugh and think I was super high because she would just whine the whole time. She's a very whiny dog. And she would be a lot of, where are you? Where'd you go? I love you.
That's
Where'd
good.
you go?
This is your show now. This is Sarah's show.
And then the last thing, what 3 words best describe me? I'm going to ask you.
What? I literally just like this is your show.
I know,
Gave you the
you can do it.
camera.
What 3 words best describe me?
Oh, me? What does it
Me.
say?
You tell me.
What's the card say?
It says, what 3 words best describe me?
I don't think so.
That's literally what it says.
So if I read it, you have to tell me.
That's why you're going to tell me.
3 words.
Jesus.
You need 3
Yes.
that describe you.
Yes.
I did not plan for this.
Right. You can do it.
3 words.
Yeah.
Haughty.
Like not HAUGHTY, but HOTTIE.
I don't know what the GH. What does that even mean?
Continue.
What does that even mean?
It's fine. Continue.
No, what does I mean? I don't know what the HAW. What does that even mean?
It's not HAW. It's HAU.
What does that mean?
I don't remember.
Hot?
Hot tea.
I'd have to say hottie.
Okay.
Because I like looking at you
Okay. Oh, that's nice.
at inappropriate times.
That's weird.
No, it's not.
Continue.
Been together 11 years.
Oh, Jesus. Continue.
Hottie. Challenging
That's good.
and brilliant.
Brilliant. Wait, say like brilliant or just brilliant?
Kind of both.
Oh, okay.
Because sometimes you say things like, "Oh, brilliant,"
Yeah.
and then other times like, "Man, you are the smartest person." It's
Aw.
and I don't think you understand, guys. We do a crossword like every day.
Just the many.
There's this little mini
New York
crossword
Times.
that I was like, okay. She goes, "Have you done Hurdle Wordle framed and crossword?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "No." So I go on there, and I do okay with most of the stuff, especially with Hurdle. I do quite well.
Yeah.
And stuff. But if you guys don't know what those things are, check them out. But the crossword is like something that's part of the kind of the Wordle because New York Times has it. They do a mini crossword and it's timed. So I get really excited when I get it like a minute and a half. I'm like, I get this freaking crossword done in a minute and a half. And I was like, oh my God, minute 27. She goes, 42 seconds. I'm like, 42 seconds? I'm like, I don't think, my brain didn't even turn on until the 3rd word. You know, I was like, oh, so yeah, a very brilliant human being.
Oh.
In many ways. Like, yeah. So,
And thank you, Valerie.
and challenging
I
wasn't a
appreciate
bad
yours.
thing. Challenging was more
No,
like
I like to be
she
challenging.
challenges me.
Yeah.
I think that's where it comes from.
Yeah. But thank you, Valerie. I appreciate your smart, compassionate, number 1 mom. I don't know about that last one or the first one. I feel like I'm a compassionate human, but I don't always feel smart.
She's the ditziest, most intelligent person I've ever met in my life.
Yeah.
Fact. The fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact because that is true of how I feel about you.
Yeah. If
All
I
right.
had to pick 3 words for you, let me do it.
Oh, okay. So now it's about me.
Yeah. I would
Ugh.
say funny, musical, and nerdy.
Nerdy or dirty?
Nerdy. Not you shower, so that's
Oh, I thought you meant dirty.
no.
Oh, dang it.
Nerdy. NERDY. All
Okay.
right, what's your questions?
Yeah.
Those are you.
Musical. I'm always working to be better.
But you are a musical human.
Yeah, music is everything to my life.
Yeah, see that. Yeah. Oh.
What was the first one?
Funny.
Man,
I find you funny.
I would think like would number 4 at least be handsome?
I mean, it could be.
Attractive. I mean, like just hoping that she still goes, well, he's kind of old.
So 50.
I mean, why is he getting better cameras when he's just getting wrinklier?
I mean, I could throw it in there,
No, I
but all
appreciate
those
that.
things make you attractive. So I feel like
No,
why
I
does that have to
appreciate
be a
that because
thing?
I'm working on all of those things actually to be better at those things because
Makes you
I
more
want to be
attractive.
funny
I
and then
find
I
you
try
funny.
too hard.
Yeah, you do.
I try too hard with my accents.
Oh, they're awful.
We're gonna
What were we
have
watching? Oh, sorry. Sidebar. So if you have never seen Abbott Elementary, it's friggin' hilarious, right? The last episode,
Jeez.
one of the teachers was trying to do an accent, and like she changed like 6 different accents before the conversation was over, and it was just
She went from British to
hilarious.
Australian to Jamaican.
Yes.
To...
It was so good. Just it was a fun. Sorry.
And she's
Abbott
like,
Elementary
"That's
is
you."
hilarious. Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, I can do one phrase or maybe 3 words
One time.
Yeah, once
Yeah.
in an accent.
Yeah.
and it's spot on.
Yes.
Then just stop, dude.
Then it goes downhill
Just
real
stop.
quick.
By the 4th word, I'm doing Indian accent.
Yes.
I'm doing Canadian accent. I'm
Yes.
doing an accent that doesn't exist.
Yes. I feel like if you have to ask what was that, the answer is not good.
Scooter.
That's what it was.
That's just Scooter, So that's why a lot of times in my role playing stuff, and I was in like role playing games and Dungeons and Dragons, most of the stuff that I create is another planet.
Yeah.
Because
you
then my
can do
accent,
whatever you want.
I can do whatever
Yeah.
I want.
Exactly.
That is truly why I do that.
Yeah.
Are we done with this?
We didn't do yours yet, but we can
Oh.
be. We can go on the last thing. 2 things.
I'll just do one. I'm just gonna pick one, because
Yeah.
we've alienated the audience.
It's fine.
These are boring.
You want to just move on then?
Mm. Well, I'll just pick one.
Okay.
What would be the most awkward moment to cackle like a hyena?
Oh, there's so many.
Well, the first one's easy. Sex. I mean, that would.
Yeah.
Is that how hyena even?
No.
See, that's my bad accent. That's my hyena accent. I need to channel my Lion King, don't I?
Yes.
So
So
they say
I'm
that was like Mufasa.
Mufasa.
That'd be even worse.
Yeah.
Ew.
Especially if their name's not Mufasa.
Like, even if it is, it's still weird.
I would have to say I'm gonna
Because what do they say?
What?
Say it again.
Yeah, they do.
Gross.
Weird.
Yeah.
So I would have to say, again, as a parent, when you go to some of these like parent nights, award shows, all these things, it gets real weird and real annoying. And so those are the moments where you don't want to laugh, but they're so stupid that you do. Those are the moments where I laugh a lot and I get embarrassed that I'm laughing.
I laugh at all those things.
And Scooter can't whisper. You guys don't know this. He physically doesn't know how to whisper.
I don't know if I talked about this before on here, but there's a secret to it, and I still don't use it.
No.
There was I was helping out at the school for a couple years, and it might have been Regina that taught me this.
Oh yeah.
It might have been
Yeah.
somebody I was working with over there. The trick is, if you're not good at whispering, put your hand on your throat, and if your throat is vibrating, you're not whispering.
Yeah.
This is whispering.
That's
But if
the
your
best he's
throat
ever done
is
right there.
vibrating,
Yeah.
you're not whispering. And I was like, oh, wow.
He doesn't know how to whisper in public. Like honestly, we could be in the middle.
Try that trick at home
We could be in the middle
or
of
wherever you're at, not in the car.
a
'cause,
concert, and he's
you know.
like, "What do you think we should do next?" I'm like, "I think you should whisper. That's what we should do next." And he doesn't like understand that he's so loud. Yeah, it's fun
and-
times.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. This is a new segment. Did you make a speaking
I
bobber?
did. Yeah, I had. So we have a kind of a new segment here, and my
It's called Speaky Bobber.
beautiful
Co-host.
talent across from me just,
Oh.
shows up. We go live at 6. She got home at 5:30.
There was a lot of things happening
So
today.
for sound check,
A lot of
video
things.
check, all that stuff, she gave me 30 minutes
A lot of things.
to do all that. But on that end, it's like, no, I didn't come up with the segment. I have to write a ditty for it or something. But I don't even know what to call it. I think I looked at something and I was like, oh, okay. But it's about what's up in your area.
Yes.
So we talked about doing this.
You want to go first? Wait, what do you want to start?
I was going to call it What's Up on You
Yeah, that's not.
or
right.
area.
I just snorted.
That's
Not
funny.
right.
I was trying to do something like make 7 Up yours.
Yeah.
I was trying to do something,
Yeah.
but So what's up in you or area?
Yeah, no.
No?
Mm-mm. It's
I
not
thought
it.
that rolls off the tongue.
It doesn't.
All right.
What area you want to start in?
Well, I have
Jeez,
notes.
That's a lot.
Okay, I'm going to go. Do you want me to go?
Wait, well, let's go city by city. Where
Okay,
you
let's
starting?
go Sacramento.
Okay, go ahead. Wait, I'm going to go first so you don't steal
Go.
mine.
Go.
Capital Beer Fest. Which
Got it.
might be canceled because it's raining tomorrow.
It doesn't matter. If you're in Sacramento area, Capital Beer Fest, because even not because it's raining. It was like we've gone to Capital Beer Fest while it was raining. So it does fund a nonprofit. It's once a year in the capital of California. It's probably self-explanatory and drink beer. And it raises money.
Yes.
That's tomorrow if you're in Sacramento. What's your next one?
The free museum weekend. The Sacramento
I didn't know about
Children's
this.
Museum and Rancho is free for Saturday and Sunday.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
kids.
dope.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm ready. Sacktown Finest Market.
Oh, yeah.
That's on Sunday.
Yep.
There's some crafts and some cool people. They make there's a
Charms.
There's a company that has charms for your Crocs.
Yeah.
But there's also it's a kind of a craft. It's not a farmer's market then. It's more of a craft fair.
Yes.
Check them out if you're in the Sacramento area. Sacktown Finest Market.
Yes.
Next, what do you got?
That's all I have for Sac.
Oh, I have on Sunday, Static X
Oh, yeah.
is playing at Ace of Spades. So if you're a metal fan, I'm just thinking about this stuff that I would go to.
Yeah.
Static X, yes, the lead singer did pass away years ago, but they're still kicking butt, and their music is so awesome. I'm probably not going,
No.
but
I just
there were
thought
some
of
cool
something.
things. Like there's a place here in Sacramento called Ace of Spades, has some very high-end metal bands that come through, but this Sunday is Static X.
Yes.
Okay, next.
So mine isn't really a thing. Everybody, I mean, you can if you want to.
Okay,
but
next.
we have some people who are going to be in the Jackson, California area. So we might, if they're free and they want us to come visit, we might go visit them. That's all.
What's going on in Jackson?
It's a casino.
You didn't look this up.
There's a casino in Jackson. So
Oh
go
my God.
gamble.
You're
Or
missing.
see people you love. Or
You should have looked up Jackson
see,
then.
there's nothing happening in Jackson. Have you ever been to Jackson? It's like the size of North Natomas. Nothing's in Jackson.
All right, next city. What
Okay,
next city do you
Seattle.
have? Oh, I did Olympia. So
Oh,
do
that's
Seattle.
fine. The Friends experience is going to be in Seattle.
Oh, that's dope. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I really didn't know that.
That's all I had for Seattle.
Oh.
There's like 1,000 things happening, but that's what I chose.
Okay, well, Olympia.
Yeah.
I'm going to go down this because there are some viewers here that are watching Olympia. Rocky Horror Picture Show is playing at the Capitol Theater on Saturday at 11 p.m.
That's an experience.
Yeah, that's an experience. It's there's also Game On at the Wet Science Center in
Okay.
Olympia.
Okay.
It's right next by the Hands-On Museum.
Okay.
There Saturday and Sunday. There's a lot of board games, interactive stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
There's a game if you're in that area, if you're listening ever. Silver King Games and Hobby. They're having like a D&D thing and open gaming. It's LGBTQ plus.
Nice.
They want to focus on bringing people that usually are not included.
Yeah.
So
That's
I want to
cool.
bring that 12:30 Saturday. Silver King Games and Hobby. Olympia Dance Festival is at the Center of Performing Arts on Saturday in Olympia. So make sure and check that out.
Dance festival.
Here's the one that I want to get to real quick.
That's a lot.
Yes. It's called My Thai Food Truck
Ooh.
on Sunday. No, it gets better. It's cooking with Teddy on wheels. So the guy who does the food at the food truck is doing a how to make stuff
That's cool.
class on Sunday at the My Thai Food Truck from 5:30 to 7.
That's cool.
So I was like, I would attend. These are all things that I would probably attend.
Yeah,
That's what I'm going with.
That's cool.
So cool. There
That's
you go.
awesome. All right. Did you do Fresno?
Oh, I did. Of
Okay.
course I did.
So
I was
here's my
prepared
2
today.
things in the valley.
That's my paper.
There
full of
is this is gonna sound weird, but there is an aerial yoga workshop that I feel like would be
What?
so much fun.
Like
You-
pink?
Yes, like pink. Do it
Like with the ribbon?
Yes. Well, no, where you're like hanging from the ceiling and then you like
Or like wire work?
not quite wire work.
Oh.
It's like you're in a hammock almost.
I don't care. You're
Yeah.
flying.
But it's aerial yoga, and
Oh,
I thought, oh, that'd be
jumping off
so
things.
much fun. That's in Clovis on Willow, and then they have a lot of scavenger hunts in Fresno for some
I
reason.
noticed that too.
I thought that was
I was
weird.
noticing like every day it was like 100 different scavengers.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if it's like a geofencing, like
I don't know, but I want to go do one.
geolocating thing.
See what it
I
is.
was like, I'm curious.
So there's a
It's probably
scavenger
just-
hunt that I
it's
thought would
probably
be cool.
just gets you murdered.
I mean, I would hope not, because the one I found was Puzzling Adventures. It's a cross between scavenger hunt, adventure race, and an informative self-guided tour of Fresno. So I
Oh.
thought, what do I know?
That's cool.
Yeah, those are my two things.
Oh, I have a few.
Go.
Oh, the Clovis Old Town Farmers Market. That's in Old Town from 9 to 11:30 on Saturday. On Sunday, I think that's Sunday. Yeah. Here's why it caught my attention. It's a 1 mile run. That did not catch my attention. It's a 1 mile run with Sadie. Still didn't catch my attention. But it's a 1 mile run that lasts an hour and a half. And I'm like,
Is that a
okay,
walk?
hold on. That's why it caught my attention. I could do a 1 mile run in an hour and a half. So I was like, okay. So that's right up my alley. Okay. So check that out. It's on Sunday in the Fresno area. Plus at Rotary East Park on Saturday from 8:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. is pickleball open play.
Have you been to Rotary East Park before?
No.
Okay.
Why? What is it?
Nothing. It's just a park.
It's a little rough,
I wouldn't say that.
but they got pickleball.
All right.
Like
So you're good to go.
pickleball open play.
Yeah.
No, I'm just like open play pickleball.
Yeah.
So whatever your preconceived notions are of Rotary Park, they're trying to do something better.
Yeah.
You feeling me now?
Yes.
So you can't change the world by changing things that are already fixed,
It's true.
right?
I agree with that.
You can't make a neighborhood better if it's already good.
Yes. I agree.
Boom.
I agree with that. Pickleball's gonna save the world.
Nah, this is fun. Well, it's because it's to me it's like playing ping pong.
Yeah.
On the table, like
Off-
they shrink you
Off
down.
the table.
No, you shrink you down and you're on the
Oh,
table.
like you are the table. Okay.
Like you're on the table. You're like a little person
Yeah.
running around on a ping pong table. It's very, very similar to that, and I really I used to enjoy it very much.
All right. That's our new hobby. We'll start playing pickleball.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I need more, right? I
Stretching.
need more things.
Yes. All right. One last thing.
Woo! What do you mean?
I don't know if my
Shout out!
Woo!
All right. Our last segment of this endeavor.
Yes.
Go
So
for it.
I don't know if he's listening today because his grandma's in town. But I learned last week that my little nephew Orville listens to our show, and he asked his mom if we're famous because we're on YouTube, and I thought that was the cutest thing in the world. So my shout out is to little Orville, and to thank you for thinking that we're famous. We're not, and but we love you for listening and
Aw.
watching our show, anyways.
That there was a feeling. It kind of happened with Emery also. It was kind of the like when we found out Orville. He's what now? 6?
Seven.
7?
7?
Yeah. If he's not 6, he's almost 7 or
Yeah.
7. He's in
think
those
he's
years. But he found out, I think I said crap
Yeah,
or something like that, and he was like, "Oh," he cussed.
yeah.
I was like, Orville, I don't think you understand what I say when you're not around. But that was very cool because I felt because his mom said he was engaged and watched
Yeah.
the whole thing. And then within, I think, 24, 48 hours, I get a picture from Bailey with her daughter, Emery, my granddaughter, with this intent face. Now, I don't care if it was a setup photo,
Right.
and she was watching something completely different, but the intention behind it was phenomenal because she was like watching with intent and she was catching up on our show.
Yeah.
I love that. I love the fact that people will express that to you because it makes you feel good.
Yeah.
I got all caps. I got
It's
yelled
real.
at by Bailey right now. It was real. And I believed you. It's not that I was saying in general, people saying things with good intention or doing things with a good intention will change the world.
Yes.
That's it. You have to.
Yeah.
If it's with ill intention, that's when we're tearing the world apart.
Yeah.
So that was so great for him to
I
for him
know.
to be detailed. I was like, I went back and go, what did I say? Did I say, I'm going to say all the words now, but damn or crap. Because I do cuss a lot, but not on this show. I
Right.
really try and reel it back just so that most audiences, if they want to listen, they can hear our opinions without them going, okay, he's trying to be so-and-so.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be me, with a little bit of reservation in my my
Dialogue. Not dialect.
I'm trying to be a little bit less. What is it called? Whatever. I'm trying to be less candid.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
it.
That's good.
Go.
Ooh, the
Okay.
eggers are bringing the heat.
Who is?
Did you read the comments?
Yeah.
Bailey
Well.
and Ryan.
Well. Oh. Okay. Let's hit. All right. So the comments. We're reading them.
Why do you bring your whole mic with you?
Well, because I'm leaning over because my eyes are bad. I mean, what do you mean? I was like, my eyes are bad, so I have to look at the small print because you can't. There's something about.
But you could just look on that one.
Oh, crap. Look at that. I have multiple screens. But then they get to see like my belly. Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
No, because the last one was like, I love a good rant from Bailey, smart, compassionate, and number one mom was the comments from Valerie for you, because those are 3 things. Bailey said it was real. And Bailey said, I said, want to watch Papa Scooter. She said, yeah. I was like,
Oh,
okay.
he'll cry.
This is a rant moment. This is not a cry moment, Bailey. All right? So, and yes, next time we're in Sacramento, I want to be in your podcast. Guess what? This is from Ryan. I'm ready for that.
Yeah.
Now, we really are.
Do it.
If you're coming, we do have, I prepared for this like last year. I bought an extra microphone.
We have all the things.
The camera might not be as good as these two, but by the time you get here, who knows?
Yeah.
Because realistically, that the whole idea is for inclusion, other people to be involved. This is not about us. It's about us giving us our opinions so other people can have their opinions so we can actually start talking about stuff instead of just shutting things off.
Yes.
That's a big deal to me. Listen to people. So
What's your shout out?
Woo!
I have one more, but I'm going to end it with
no,
so
go.
you go first.
Oh, you want? All right. My shout out is, please, if you haven't yet, which I don't think any of our listeners, are a small handful of people, Ambiverse band.
You want to spell that?
It's at, see, now I got to look stuff up.
Amniverse?
Ambiverse. Okay.
Ambiverse.
Hold on. I'll put it in the chat or
Okay,
something. No,
'cause-
then I should do it on the computer.
Yeah. Amniverse.
Oh my gosh. You need to stop.
Abniverse.
You're making me sound so dumb.
Omniverse.
I don't have a.
Oh,
Oh, look at that.
interesting.
Yeah.
Looks like
first thing
you
that
in
pops
the
up
80s.
is- yeah. First thing that pops up is Metallica from the 80s. She says that's me.
What are you doing?
What?
Amniverse. Who is this Amniverse?
It's Ambiverse.
Ambiverse.
That's why I'm about to get there.
I'm impatient.
All right. That is not
That
what I
doesn't
looked
seem
up.
right.
What was that?
Don't Instagram Ambiverse.
No, I
It's
spelled
wrong.
it wrong. I put in a K
What?
instead of a V. There, it's right there. Ambiverse band. There it is. So I'm gonna put the Instagram link in there.
Oh, is this the other Hamilton?
Why are you taking my thunder? It's not. They're not related to us. By any means, which is what I found out. Ambiverse band. The bass player and vocalist of this band is Mariah's old guitar teacher.
Yes.
And if you, man, I thought I was prepared.
You're
and
not.
Then I wasn't, and I don't know what to click. Now I'm nervous.
What are you looking up stuff? What are you looking for?
I'm looking at Ambiverse.
Oh, on Spotify?
Yes, because their latest single, this is somebody that like we had a huge discussion with. He taught me how to do some cool stuff on my bass, because I was taking some bass lessons from him and stuff. And the last song is called White Lie. can't
Are you allowed to play it on here?
Oh, I didn't play it on here.
Oh, only we heard it.
Only we heard it.
Magic.
But their special, their guest that they had on this that they did a collab with is Kellen Quinn, which has like 950,000 listeners on Spotify. So it's like somebody really dope.
Yeah.
Listen to their latest single. They're cool guys. But my biggest shout out was his name's Chris Hamilton. He's not related to me.
Maybe.
Sorry.
We don't know.
He's not. We talked about it in depth. But they just had their first live show like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So they're doing some stuff. They're very talented. They know what they're doing, but they are humble enough to go to think they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I had to give them a shout out, even though it might just be one person that looks them up.
Right.
I don't
That's cool.
care. Very cool human being, Chris Hamilton. He just got married within the last year or so. And
Yeah. Hey, super nice.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
just cool people.
Yeah.
So
All right, my last one. So I was driving to the music competition on Thursday, and we're going to Ed Sheeran in October. So I was like, I want to listen to his latest album before his new album drops. So I'm listening. I've already listened to it before, but I was like, I want to do it again.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm driving in the car, and there's a song called Love in Slow Motion that comes on. Beautiful song. And if you listen to lyrics, it is completely me and Scooter's relationship right now where we're at. Right? So that song, it already has me like in my feels. I'm loving it. On our playlist together. And then he had the nerve of having the song come on that's called Visiting Hours. And then as I'm driving on the freeway and the song comes on and I'm listening to lyrics, I am sobbing, like uncontrollably sobbing while I'm driving because of this stupid song. And it's reminded me of my mom. And so then I sent it to my sister and I was like, you have to listen to the song when you're home and no one else is there because we don't cry in front of people. We try not to. And
That's an issue.
yeah, it is an issue, but it's a thing. And so that's my last shout out is Ed Sheeran for Visiting Hours and then Love in Slow Motion because that's been my week this week is those two songs.
And we've talked about this too. It's like, I mean, we don't know. I mean, we've been trying to keep this within an hour.
Yeah.
But the things that we want to talk about are emotional to us. And it means like what's up in your area that we're passionate about that. We're passionate about people going and doing stuff together and experiencing things in your area. I'm very passionate about what song moved you this week. And every week I have a different one. And shout out, I have to give another small shout out. It's not small, but shout out to Bailey. Will throw me a song every once in a while. And I was like, yes, that's what I needed right now. So I appreciate that. So we're thinking about some different segments to put in here. Maybe a song of the week, maybe a TV show of the week, an episode of the week. Maybe not just a TV show, but an episode.
Yeah.
Because some TV shows, their episode of the week is like, oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
And then other ones just like, that crushed me. I was
Yes.
like, oh, it got me pumped up. It's
Right.
like, so it could be episode of the week. Doesn't have to be show of the week.
Yeah.
So we're talking about those things because we want to talk about those things and experience them and relate them to you. And maybe you relate them to us. So there's some selfish part of this. Like we want to hear what you guys are doing
Absolutely.
out there. Because we want to experience new things too.
Yeah. All right. That was a long one, but it's been a friggin' long week.
But we might do longer ones.
So-
I was like, because if people are hanging around on Fridays
Yeah.
with us or, they're listening to us, like maybe they'll listen to a longer form. I don't know. We tried to keep it an hour. This one's well over an hour.
Yeah.
And that's just, we wanted to put in a new segment and I could have gone on for another probably 40 minutes.
On the rants?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So maybe just pick one rant of the
Right.
week or something. Maybe that's a segment too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Rant of the week.
That's pretty much advise me not anyways.
Yeah.
So thank you everyone for watching. If you're listening in the audio version after this, we appreciate you. It does do us some, I don't know what it does for us, but there's a thumbs up on the YouTube thing.
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea. We're not trying to be a YouTube channel.
No.
No
one's got time for
but
that.
I guess hit that thing, smash that bell.
Yeah, sure. All the things.
And
people say.
that is kind of a thing. It's like if you guys want to get notified that we're going live on YouTube, it is the bell.
Yeah.
If you want to like this specific video, click that little thumbs up.
Yeah.
If you want to make sure you know what we're doing, the subscribe button.
Yeah.
It's just.
Either way, we'll be here. We'll be here next week.
Yeah, either way. We'll be here. We love all you.
Yes.
We're not going anywhere that we plan on, except for
Not
coming
this-
to see you.
Not this week. So weird.
We might. You don't know.
It's true. You don't know.
All right. But we'll see you very soon.
Yes.
Love you guys.
Adios. Go
Do
ahead, Jay.
something in real life.
Yeah.
Do something in real life.